family. Welcome to another YouTube video here. So today we are here with Harshal's got me on, guys. I'm so excited about this.
Let's
So
go.
if you don't know, this is your favorite social media ads guy, Harshal with SMMA Media. I'm
Let's
Monica
go.
Mo the Closer Allen. So IG at Mo the Closer. But we are going to talk about taking your credit repair sales business to another level with your mindset. So you ready to keep this thing off, Harsha?
Yeah, I am. But before that, I just wanted to ask you, how much money did you make this month?
49K,
50K,
40K,
technically.
50K, 50K,
$50,000. Do you
50,000.
remember? Do you remember like last time when we had a conversation? I think it was like 1 or 2 months ago, and you were doing like
Yeah.
25K.
Yeah, it was a 25K. Yeah.
It's
That thing was
double.
crazy, right?
Yeah,
It's
it
crazy,
is, right?
right?
Yeah,
See? So it's like but it's all a decision, right?
yeah.
It's all a decision because there wasn't a major increase in ad spend. There wasn't a major increase in workload. It's just all about using all the resources that we had available to
Mm.
us. So, it's just like making those connections and some major things happened last month. So it was great.
What kind of resources are you talking about? Like, I see that you mentioned about the business funding as well to me. So could
Yeah.
you elaborate more on that? Like, what exactly?
Yeah. So when we're speaking to clients, because keep in mind, like a lot of our clients work
Mm,
a 9 to 5, they have kids, they may have a second job, and they're just looking for a way out. And the thing
mm,
is, with them looking for a way out, they're wanting to know how to do something on their own. And it's just because they have valuable skills, right? They have really valuable skills that they haven't been able to monetize because they don't have the money.
mm,
So once we get their credit together, once they're working with us for anywhere from 4 to 6 months, they're eligible for business credit.
mm,
We get them set up with business credit. They're able to fund the rest of their life. Now, in the meantime, on the back end, we're taking a commission off that. So we have their credit repair taken care of already, as well as we're getting them business funding. So we're making money twice, right?
mm.
So one client, two ways to make money on top of all the affiliate resources that we have. So you're talking about credit monitoring, softwares that they're using, credit builder accounts, that sort of thing. So it's money on top of money on top of money when you stack your resources correctly. So we're just taking everything like and really taking advantage of all the opportunities, but also
Yeah,
making sure that our clients have the opportunity to
yeah,
use the resources of having good credit, right? So
exactly.
yeah.
I
Yeah, so
agree
that's how
with
that
you.
went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the huge mindset shift that you have gotten so far from going from $25,000 a month to like $50,000 a month?
The mindset shift was let me use what I have, right? Because I
Mm,
was going to up ad spend again. And then I was like, hold on. I've been in sales for a long time. And it's like, yes, you can get more ads in, but wait a minute. I got money sitting in my needs nurturing campaign now. So hold on, let me
yeah.
develop another campaign to dig into these clients that I already have. Now
Mm,
we have our marketing set up in the back end with our CRM where it does automatically follow up.
mm,
But just having someone to physically call them and say, hey, you checked into credit repair a month or so ago. You ready? Or how would you like to move forward? And that those two asking those two questions get something turning in their mind again. They get excited all over again.
mm.
Or they're in a place where it's like, still not right now. And that's okay. But those who are ready were able to get it and it didn't cost us another single dollar.
Mm,
So it's like especially with our leads coming from social media, our attention span is only this long.
mm,
So with our attention span being so short, if someone sends me a message and I don't remember to reply right then, more
mm.
than likely I'm not going to reply until a few days later. So
Yeah,
and with the
I agree.
amount of leads that we get, partial with the amount of leads that we get, right? With the amount of leads that we get, it's like, you kind of get lost in the sauce there if you don't
Yeah,
have a system. So, even with having systems in play, our attention span is short. So think about the consumer end, they don't have the systems that we have.
yeah.
They've got kids running everywhere. They're trying to make sure that they're holding a roof over their head.
Mm.
They're trying to make sure that they keep their job, like
Mm.
whatever that is. They're trying to just do their thing and survive, right?
Yeah.
They don't have time to get with us all the time until
Yep.
they need their credit, right? Until they apply for
Yeah.
something, because people don't really care about their credit until somebody tells them no.
Exactly. Yeah.
So until somebody tells them no. So the moment someone tells them no,
Mm.
we got to be there to catch that and say, hey, well,
Mm.
you know what? They don't have to tell you no anymore.
I
So
agree. What's your next goal that you're trying to achieve?
we're going to pretty much try to get all of our clients that are wanting business
Mm.
credit, um, and excel to six-figure months in business credit. It's really easy to do it with your
Mm.
existing clients because you already have their trust. Like you've been rocking with them since day one
Yeah.
when nobody else would, and they've been rocking with you since day one and they stuck through
Yeah.
the process, right? So they deserve that. So it's like really taking the low hanging fruit
Yeah.
and maximizing the sweetness of that fruit, right? Just
Exactly.
maximizing that.
Yeah.
So that's the next thing, six-figure months in funding. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
six
what's
figure
up.
months in funding. And
Yeah.
then, expanding, I heard a little something something about, putting some ads in some other places where, your agency is going to be handling, but I'm not even sure if I was supposed to say that here, but just
You can say it. You can say it. That's fine.
so
Yeah.
if anybody wanted to know what Harshall's up to, you're gonna have to see where you see my face pop up next.
There would be like multiple different platforms. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
But yeah, I think like that would be like another way for you to don't reveal that platform name, but yeah, that would be like another way of getting you to 100K plus months. So
Yeah. But I really think it's dope that your agency is able to offer multi-platform support, right? With a lot of other ad agencies, it's if they're running your ads in one place, they're not running your ads in another place, right?
yeah,
You're gonna have to go to, like, if you're on social media point X right here, then you're gonna have to go somewhere else to run your ads on social media point X over here.
yeah, exactly.
And I think it's cool that, it's like, our brand, we're familiar with your team, we talk on a
Yeah,
regular basis. So it just makes it really easy for us to continue to work together, as
yeah,
well as like finding new ways to expand in business. So,
exactly.
just like giving you your flowers now, bro. Like I appreciate you having your team set up so that you all are able to offer multi platforms.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because like they don't put in the work. We do.
Yeah, y'all do put in the work. Y'all
Yeah.
always up. Y'all are up when I'm up. So,
You just gotta
but
do
it
what you
comes
gotta do.
it comes from like having that need to grind,
Yeah,
right? So it's like, and we look at it and we take advantage of all the opportunities that we have here, right? We take advantage of it. And I'm not saying everyone as a whole, it's a generalized statement, but we underappreciate the value of the opportunities that we have.
exactly.
However, when you're looking at over here, it's like, well, wait a minute, the value of work is so much
Yeah,
deeper. So
exactly.
the level of work ethic, is applauded. Like, thank you for that,
Yep.
right? And over here, we call it getting it out of the mud, right? We had to
Yeah,
do what we had to do to get it. And I don't know if I ever shared my story with you or anything like that,
yeah. I would really
but
love to
like,
hear. I would like to hear.
so, all right, let me share, let me share a picture here real
Y-
quick.
Yeah, yeah, do it.
Can I share a picture? Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I even have it pulled up. All right, there. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So in 2016, this is me, right? This was my
Mm.
last week in a women's correctional facility. It's my
Mm.
dad, me, and my grandma. My grandma, this was January of 2016.
Mm.
My grandma literally told me, like, she's gonna live long enough for me to get my shit together. And that's exactly what happened. Like, I lost my dad a couple years ago, but my
Mm.
grandmother died 3 days after Mother's Day,
Ooh.
in 2016. right? And I'm gonna come off this. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now. There we go. I'm gonna dig into that story.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So, like, my grandma played a huge role in raising me. We lived down the street from my grandma growing up. So to know that I disappointed her where I was gone for 3 years, right?
Mm,
So for one, I missed 3 years of my life. My mom had just passed away. My dad was getting sick and my grandma was about to pass, right?
mm,
I didn't even know then that my grandma was on hospice, so she had all kinds of heart problems and everything. But so you're talking about the main three people who raised me, right? It was that little community. Now, I've had other integral people who were in my life who loved on me really, really well, right? But those were my rocks, right? So when my grandma told me I'm gonna live long enough for you to get your shit together like that, that really changed the game. So when I got
mm,
home in January of 2016, I went home to my grandma's house and slept in a full size bed that I slept in when I was a kid. So I was back in my same room when I was a kid. I didn't have a car, so I was driving around with my grandma's Chevy Malibu. And it was like when she passed, okay, I had to figure some stuff out. But before then, I'm really, really grateful that when I came home, I made a decision like I can't go back. But here's the crazy part. Like right now, I can run a multiple six-figure business, but
mm.
I can't get hired for anywhere to work 30,000 to get $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy, right? So I knew I had to pave my own path, right? So throughout that time, got everything together. And the way I got into credit repair was I went and tried to get a car.
Mm,
The lady said, "Hey, you need a car sign. You need a co-signer." My credit was trash, Harshal, like trash. Like if it's anything worse than trash, that's what my credit was, right? So trash make it sound good, but it said it need a co-signer. So I bring my dad, and the lady comes out and she says, "Are you sure you want to co-sign for her?" And I'm like, "Lady, mind your business. Like I'm not even talking to you. He came here to co-sign for me." After that, he's like, "Nope, not doing it. Not gonna happen. Nothing. Nope." So get the car. I didn't get a car then, right? Had to save up, had to fix my credit up. Took me a few months, but the research of it, the work from it gave me a real appreciation for like, you know
mm.
what, once I get this fixed, I'm not fixing my credit again. Like I'm not gonna have to go through
Yeah.
this with myself again because it's a hard process, right? So throughout that, over the past 8 years, I've managed a student loan call center, one here and one in Tampa, Florida. So really like done really well for myself, right?
Yeah.
Worked in a six-figure job. But the thing that got away from me and the thing that was lost on me was I didn't have time to live and enjoy the money that I was making, right? So I
Mm,
still had family members. All my family members, for the most part, are older.
yeah.
And it was really important I had time to spend with them. So at that point, it was like, well, wait a minute. I am in a good relationship. I'm doing well. I'm thriving in all aspects of my life. But here's this thing. I gotta go to work every day. Didn't
Mm,
mind the work, just knew I had to go every day. So still doing a little side hustle credit here and there and have a client here and there, but nothing full time. I
yeah.
was watching YouTube one day and I saw it was Rob's video. I saw Rob's video, one that you and did. And shout out to Rob. Like I met Rob at CreditCon and this guy, like, I love Rob. Like
He's a great
so,
guy.
he's a great guy. So but either way, at that point, it was saying, "Hey, you know what? Since I do still have a full-time job, I was working like
Mm,
50, 60 hours a week. I still have a full-time job. I don't have time to really devote to marketing, figuring out my ads.
mm,
Now, granted, I could do it by myself, but why would I? Right?
mm.
Why would I? You guys already know what it is. You already know what's needed. You have all the sauce. I just had to provide the content.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. And the onboarding process for that was so seamless. So in January, so after that, I was already like, I think I put the call off for like 2 weeks. Like,
Yeah.
not ready yet. I don't know. This was in December of last year, right?
Yeah.
So keep in mind, guys, six-figure job, right? Christmas bonus was hitting, right? And then just really wanting a brand new start, really wanting to leave where I was. And it was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I decided to quit my job, went all in with you guys,
Yeah.
trusting the ads, making the content. My first month, $10,000. First month. First month. And I was like, holy shit, I'm onto something.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Guys, yeah, a quick little disclaimer. Okay. I'm like just like Mo did like $10,000 in the first month. We would never ever guarantee that you would do
that's right.
$10,000 a month. Okay. Like in your first month. The reason being, you all you need to understand is her background. She has already done like shit ton of sales. She know how to sell. She know how to do branding, marketing, uploading content on that. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put it out there because like some people think that it's easier for them to do like $10,000 a month. It's not
No,
just yeah.
no, it wasn't easy. And that's the thing. It
Yeah,
wasn't easy. It was like you're consistently creative, right?
exactly.
And just coming in, trying to figure out your systems and trying to figure out what's going to work, what's not going to work, what type of content your audience
Yeah.
needs, figuring out what your niche is going to be, who you're going to talk to as an avatar. Those
Yep.
things were very important. But if I hadn't known that, because I got 20 years of sales and marketing experience,
Yeah.
right? But if I hadn't
Exactly.
known that going in, it would have been something different. So
Yeah.
Partial's right, guys. Like, don't even go in expecting that.
Yeah.
However, expect your work ethic out of that, right?
Exactly.
Expect to work hard. And if you
Yeah.
can get through the first few months and figure it out, you'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Just try to approach marketing in a way where like it's gonna take me 4 5 months to figure out to go from zero to $10,000 a month. That would be a
Yeah.
great approach compared to trying to go from zero to $10,000 in the first month.
Yeah.
I think that would be way better in the sounding because like when it comes to marketing, nobody can guarantee your shit. Like nobody. Literally, I can't even
Right.
guarantee anything. It's like
That's right.
we'll put in like 16 hours a day, just like what we do right now. Because like we are in office all day. Like even on weekends we are in office because we have nothing else to do.
That's right.
It is what it is, you
But
know?
but here's the thing. Even then, you told me you were like, "Well, I'll have you on the show." I said, "Well, I
Yeah.
want to go on the show." You
Yeah.
said, "I'll have you on the show after you hit 10K a month." So we should
Yeah.
have you on the show by April. And I was like,
Yeah.
so when you told me April, I was like, I don't think he know me. So
Exactly.
it was cool. I was on there the following month. So it was
Yeah.
good. It was good. But just like, yes, the expectation of, but all of that to say, guys, like through all of that, the best part I could have done was decided to start outsourcing early.
Yeah.
And the thing that I don't like, there's a certain thing you have to do in business. And the very first thing you should do in your business is write down all the roles in your business.
Mm.
All of them that you can't handle or don't want to handle, you need to get rid of them, right?
Mm.
Find somebody else to do it. And it's not even saying like find somebody else to do grunt work, but it's find somebody else to do the work that you really don't have the time, you
Yeah.
don't have the energy, you don't have the resources, you just don't want to do in general because you're not good at it, right?
Yep.
I tried running my ads. I just wasn't good at
Yeah.
it.
Outsource it,
And I'm sure,
as it is
you
as it
know,
is.
it's like I could have kept going. I could have kept
Yeah.
trying, but I would have wasted thousands of dollars because I had already wasted thousands of dollars trying.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate the way you stepped in and you
Yep.
didn't have, you didn't set the expectation where, hey, you're going to come out of the gate and money's
Yeah.
going to fall out the sky for you. You did not set that expectation for me. And I'm
Yeah.
so glad you did, right? So glad you
Yeah.
did. But so many people get into business and they think that you're supposed to be profitable
Yeah.
on month one. Now, granted, that's great. It's great if you can be, but that's not always
I
the
wish, yeah.
expectation.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, it's not how it
Yeah.
works. You got to figure that thing out. So it's a matter of making sure those systems are in line. Like if you don't have your systems, if you don't have help,
Yeah.
so just making sure that you have all of those things set up. But the main thing is you got to have traffic to your offer,
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
you know? Like, and I see it all the time where people come into the credit repair business and they're worried about a logo, they're worried about a website,
Website.
they're worried about they're worried about getting t-shirts and hats and all this shit. Like they're worried about all of that, and that's the wrong thing. The
Yeah,
main thing to focus on is the actual marketing, because if you don't have people coming to your offer, you do not have a business.
exactly. Yeah, I
And if
agree.
you don't figure out how to talk to people or who you're talking to, you're going to try to talk to everybody and nobody's going to get your message.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
So,
And how did you go from zero to $10,000 a month? Like, what were the things that worked for you? Like, did you already had the backend system set it up? Like, what could you like just give us some examples of what worked for you? Like Instagram, like what did you did exactly?
sure. I already had somewhat of a following on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Um, when I say somewhat of a following, meaning like 4,000 people or something like that. So,
Yeah.
so I had like 4,000 people. And I was
We
already
can,
active on Instagram.
yeah, like on Instagram, like we can always fake it till you make it for sure. Like for some
Yeah.
client we did it and it worked. Like just adding like couple thousand followers, and yeah,
Hmm.
we have a like walk around for that, like other way around. And did you already had like content on your Instagram back then?
I already had content on there as far as credit repair. I
Gotcha.
already had content on there as far as like financial awareness, because I come
Makes
from a
sense.
background of like student loan call centers. So student loan call centers, finance industry stuff. So it was a matter of then me actually
Mm,
putting the business and structures behind it. So and
makes
getting some
sense.
traffic to the offer. So
Makes sense.
once that I had but hear this, it was really hard with me trying to structure the business and try to make sure my ads were right.
Yeah.
So, like it was a hard medium there. So when you guys took the pressure of the ads off of me, I was able to draw out the business and have a really clear
Yeah.
plan for marketing, and who we wanted to target, because the people are going to come. Once you once you open those floodgates, the people are going to come if you have the content in there.
Yeah.
And that's an important
Exactly.
piece. You've got to continuously put out content. You've got to continuously put out just engaging content for your
Yeah.
clients. And it's like people got to binge watch your channel. So every now
Exactly.
and then I'll go through and binge watch my channel and make sure it makes sense.
Yeah. That's a
You
good
know,
point. That's a good point.
like
I think,
make sure the brand aligns.
yeah, I'll also drop your Instagram link right now in the description so
Okay.
people could look like
Appreciate it.
how a perfect Instagram page should look like, you know?
Absolutely. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, do
And
you
drop
also
me a
offer?
follow while you're there.
Yeah, for sure. And if you want, if you ever offer like coaching and stuff, guys, if you want to have some kind of coaching, you can always reach out to her, okay?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we're planning for that. So,
For
but we're
sure.
enjoying it right now and really set out to just make sure that everything is in line to scale. And
Yeah.
we've got it. We've got it. And it's a matter of us just continuing to execute, because don't forget, once we get here, there's always another level of here.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
always I always explain, like, going to the next level is getting exposed to something else.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's getting exposed to something else, because you don't know that, like, check this out. So you ever got on a plane, and like the first time you got on a plane, you were just glad to be up on the plane, right?
Yeah.
You were just glad to get on it. You didn't care where you sat. You could
Yeah.
sit way back in the back. You
It
sit
was a
way back
miracle.
there by the toilets. Yeah, yeah. You're the last one to get off, all that kind of stuff, right? Instead of then at some point they say, hey, well, you got a free upgrade. You can sit in the middle of the plane.
Like
And when you
that
get in the middle
happened
of the
like
plane,
that happened like 2 weeks ago to me.
like, whew, you can sit in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
cool. You're like, yeah. But then one day you get the upgrade where you can sit like right behind first class, and you're feeling like, hey, I almost made it. They can't even give you a ticket for you to sit in the back of the plane no more, right? You don't want to sit
Yeah.
back there no more. You don't want to sit back there. But you level up a little bit, you're exposed, you see the people how they move around in first
Yeah.
class, like not really paying attention to you, sit there and
Yeah.
mind their business. They got the extra space, and you know, but then you sit in first class one day.
Yeah.
When you sit in
That's
first class, that's a
it's done.
game changer. it's
Start.
done for you. Like
Yeah.
it's over.
Oh,
It's over.
I
So when
agree.
you're asking about the mindset from 10K to say even 20K, the mindset is I've already made 10K. I can't go back to just having 10K, Moss.
Yeah.
I can't go back. But most people don't realize that
Mm.
requires more structure, that requires more work, and
Yeah.
how you're going to be able to kind of like have octopus arms with that, right? And be able to put this work in different places. So, in the process, I encourage everyone while you're scaling, be ready for that level up, right?
Yeah.
Be ready for that because you can't get to the next level if you're not ready for the next level,
Mm.
right? So it's no matter how many ads you run, no matter how much money you put behind it, if you're not ready to, if you only have the support or enough people to answer the phone to support just a little bit in ads, then that's all you're gonna get. You're gonna have calls that are gonna want to come, but your calendar is gonna be booked up,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
So just make sure you're getting in practice of like greatness and wealth. Get into practice of that. Like the next time you get on an airplane, stop by and, sit in first class for just a second, right? If it's an available seat, sit there for like 1 minute until they tell you to get up, you know? So, and
I
then,
would be
and
so
then when you,
embarrassed.
look, I'm trying to get somebody kicked out the plane. Let me say, but be careful with it. But use it to your discretion.
Yeah.
But get a feeling for what that is. When people are getting off the plane, even if you sit there while people are getting off of the plane, sit down in first class for a second and
Mm.
see what that feels like. Right? Like get in that mode. If there's a dream car that you want, go test drive it. Get exposed to that. If
Mm.
there's a home that you want, test drive it. Get or go view it. Go have an open house with it, right? And it's because like we don't know more than what we are exposed to.
Mm.
The coolest thing happened last month, Harshal. The coolest thing happened. It was so we had Credit Con last month.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, I
This
wasn't
month.
going to Credit Con. Huh?
This month.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happened.
Wait, still. Yeah, it was this month. It was this month. So it feels like last month because we've been like
I agree.
busy, busy. Listen,
I agree.
sheesh. But yeah, it was this month. But like we had Credit Con and I wasn't going. But then I was like, we had some family stuff going on. And I said, you know what? No, let me go and be in the mix. I'm so glad that I got exposed to some of the things that I got exposed to.
Mm.
And I'm not even talking about physical location. I'm talking about the people
Yeah.
because since then, like my network by itself has increased by multiple millions, right? Just network. The people that I've met, we've been able to do some business deals, right?
Mm.
I've been able to make some important connections. I've been able to just build on relationships and just build relationships in the industry, that sort of thing. So those are important things in business, right? So
Yeah.
we want to get into the network spaces. We want to get into rubbing elbows with people who have been in the game for a while,
Yeah.
right? So it was really important to just get in the room. So I encourage you again, it's the exposure. It's like just get in the room, get in a room and make sure you're surrounded by people who are doing like better than you,
Yep. I
better
agree.
than you. So that made a difference. But Harshal, I appreciate you because everybody knew who Harshal was in the credit repair space, right?
That's
They
what's
know who
up.
Harshal is, who runs credit repair ads. They know who Harshal is. So just in case nobody had put that bug in your ear, like people know who you are, bro.
Love me or hate me.
That's
I'm
right.
still
They know
gonna be
who
the
you.
same.
You still gonna crush it. You still gonna crush it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's that.
For
So it
sure.
was dope. It was dope.
For sure. Yeah. I wish I was there because as I told you, like, I'm pretty sure like I would say 70 to 80% of the whole credit repair industry know about us now.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's
That's
right.
a good thing. So that's
Yeah.
a good thing. And
Yeah.
the only reason I really wanted to get in like in the credit con was I know like I would say 100% of all the clients actually go there. And
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have met everyone, you know. But
Yes.
unfortunately, due to some, visa issue, I was not there. But I'll be there next year for sure.
That's right.
I'm
That's
not gonna
right.
miss it. Yeah.
That's right.
But the only thing that's bugging me right now is it's not gonna happen in Las Vegas. How crazy that is.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. It's
Yeah.
not in Vegas. Yeah, they said it's not gonna be in Vegas. Where's it gonna be next time?
I think possibly Texas or Florida. They said.
Yeah, that's what they were talking
Yeah.
about. Either Florida or I think it was Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
So
Texas.
yeah, I
Exactly.
think so. I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, either one of those I'm down for. But Vegas is always fun.
Yeah. I mean, like clubs. I mean, I
Yeah,
just love clubs. I mean,
yeah. It's the
I'm gonna
lights
miss.
for me. It's the
Yeah,
lights. Yeah,
for
it's the
sure.
lights.
I just love dancing
But
nowadays. So.
yeah, well, I don't know about dancing. I got a mean two step though. So yeah, I got a mean two step. But all of that was I like being able to travel comfortably. Like even
Yeah.
before um I was in credit repair or in business for myself, I would travel, but I had to travel back on Monday.
Hmm.
So, or I had to travel back on Sunday so I could go to work on Monday. So this time I planned to come back on Sunday, but on Sunday, because I hung out all evening on Saturday, I missed my flight on Sunday.
That's
So we
crazy.
actually stayed over. Now, keep in mind, if I still had a job, I would be freaking out,
Yeah.
right? But I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine. Like it's fine. I
Whatever.
have like yeah, I have the team handle it and everything's gonna be fine and
Yeah.
whatever meetings we have, we'll make it happen. And but it was really cool to not be concerned about like the timing of it. So
Yeah.
you know what I did? There's I hadn't stayed at I'd heard everything about the Fountain Blue in Las
Hmm.
Vegas. So which is a really great hotel in Miami,
Yeah.
but I'd had dinner at Poppy Steak in Fountain Blue in Vegas. So, but I said, "Damn, this is a nice hotel," and went in and just like was like, okay, admiring like, wow, this is really nice. This is really nice.
Yeah.
I stayed at the Fountain Blue that last night, so I was excited about that. But even better, because I got my credit together,
Yeah.
then I'm using what card did I use? What card did I use,
Amex.
Harsha? You know
Amex.
it. You know it. You know it. So, but yeah, so that was cool. So that trip was cool, but like big shouts to you for making those connections. It was like
For
everything
sure.
was set up. It was so cool because like people, you never know the impact that you have on people.
Yeah.
And a
Until
lot of
you
people
meet
who
them
were there,
in person.
like they already knew me and I knew them. So it was really
Yeah.
comfortable. It was like, we're at the family reunion. So
Exactly. Exactly. And it's better to hang around with those kind of people, who are always about, winning, having a great mindset.
yeah,
So
yeah. Because even in downtime, we were talking about like uplifting each other.
yeah.
We weren't talking about other people. We were
Mm.
talking about uplifting each other and being in community with each other. We were talking about what's next. I
Yeah.
was having conversations like, what do you use your reward points on? Or
Yeah.
which credit cards you have. Like that was the conversation. And I thought that was cool.
I agree
That
with
was the
you.
conversation. So, those weren't conversations that
Yeah.
a lot of people are privy to. Even I wasn't privy to that a year ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That wasn't my circle a year ago, right? But now in the space, it's like a lot of people it's like I can call them. I have their number or they have mine and we can call on each other. And
Yeah.
it's nice to be able to be a part of a community
Mm.
that I think I told Rob it's like the community is like an entire family reunion
Yeah.
where everybody's so cool. It's like, yes, we all do the same thing, but we do it different ways, right? And we're all here to really encourage and help each other. So that makes a difference,
I agree. I
you
agree.
know?
I had a quick question. What do
Sure.
you like? I know, like, you left job and, you started doing this business. What do you love more about your freedom the most?
What do I love? The fact that I can take my partner to lunch.
Mm.
Like really, really simple. I can take my partner to lunch. I can be there for my family. it's just being there for my family.
Mm.
And it's because when I was gone, I missed a lot of time, right? I missed a lot of time that I'll never be able to get back. And it's not even a matter of just trying to make it up to them,
Yeah.
but I do want to make it better. So when my family calls, no matter what day of the week it is, I'm there.
Mm.
If someone has an appointment that they need to get to, I'm going back. My family lives 2 hours away from me now, right? So,
Yeah.
but I'm going down the street and I'm making it happen. Um, the so it's more than just the money.
Exactly.
It's more than it's more than like that actual um freedom piece. It's the
Yeah.
time. I got a chance to buy my time back. Because
Mm.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Like money, I'll never be the person that says money solves everything. But being broke didn't solve anything. So
Exactly. I was
like it
about to
didn't
say.
solve anything at all. Like, so check this out. When my mom passed, I was not the person who I am today, right? I wasn't a good steward of my money. I was making good money, but I wasn't a good steward of it. And that means that as fast as I got it, it went.
Yeah.
When my grandma passed, I just got home and I was doing okay. I was surviving. I could take care of myself. But
Yeah.
I was so proud that when my dad passed, I was exactly who I am, right? I was able to care for myself. I was able to thrive, like savings. Things were a lot less stressful. So
Mm.
whenever we're going through something, if we have a few dollars to take care of a resource, that's going to make it easier. If you have a family member who's in a pinch and it's going to help you to help them,
Mm.
right? You're able to pass that blessing on because we're not blessed to just to be like we're blessed on our own. We're blessed to be a blessing to others, right?
Yeah.
So if you have people that you love, the worst thing you can be to them is to not have time for them and not
Mm.
have any resources to offer.
I agree. You're
You know,
helpless at that time.
yeah, yeah. And nobody can depend on you. And
Yeah.
you can't depend on anybody because everybody in your circle
Yeah.
is in the same situation.
Yeah.
So for me, it was more of making sure that, and not necessarily saying every family member that comes up, like, you need something. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
No, but if I know somebody needs something, I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah.
And I
Exactly.
wasn't always in that position.
Yeah.
So that means a lot, right?
Yep.
Just being able to say, hey, I want to go on vacation and you're able to go.
Yeah.
That means a lot, right? Like, and the cool thing is, the majority of my business is ran from this thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's ran from this thing. And it's like with the systems I have set up, because, we got the CRM now. So
Yeah.
with our CRM that we have, it's like everything goes to my phone. I run my
Yeah.
entire business from my phone. So no matter where I am, so that works out. Um, but just like I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So I'm enjoying that freedom. I'm enjoying watching the team grow. I'm enjoying the scaling. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying the clients. Right. It's
The
not always
impact.
fun. It's not always fun.
Yeah. It is not. For sure.
But when you it's like in your situation, when you get that client who really goes all in, they try their best, they
Yeah.
talk to you, they communicate with the team, they are putting out the content consistently. When they're doing all those things, you're more than happy to help, right?
Yeah. I
So
agree.
when as CRO owners, when we have clients who are doing everything they can in the power to help themselves, we're empowered to help them,
Yeah. I
right?
agree.
So
Yeah.
it's a reason why if I ask you a question, the team gets right back to me. It's
Yep.
because you all know I'm over here doing the very best that I can, right?
Yep.
And I know that you guys are over there doing the very best you can. So we trust each other. But it's
Yeah.
hard to build those relationships when you have clients or that just won't do their part.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this, like, clients, make sure that you're doing your part. If you're coming on board, make sure that you understand that you have a responsibility too.
Yeah. I agree.
You know,
It's
it's that's
50-50.
the other side of it,
Yeah.
right? That's the other side. Like, you got to do like I can imagine that a lot of people think that ads are the magic cure to the business. The traffic, yes, that is great. However, if you're not putting out good content to
How would
attract
they
those
convert?
clients, what is the ad supposed to be grabbing? Like
Yeah,
what attention is this ad supposed to be getting? Right?
yeah,
If your content is non-existent or you're posting content once a week, or if we look at
exactly.
your page, and you haven't posted content in 2 weeks,
Yeah,
but then it's like, oh well, I didn't get any leads. Well,
yeah.
you also didn't do any work. So so
It's
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 important to have that
it's
give and take.
yeah, and it's crazy to me. Like, it sounds crazy to me. Like, whenever if you want to buy something, you do shit ton of research and your due diligence, but you never think that your clients would do that.
Nope. 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 Not at all. Not at all. Never crosses my mind. Not at all. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Never crosses my mind.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Never.
You know,
So all good
people
though. All good.
people are weird sometimes. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it was fun having conversation with you. Hopefully, we could do
absolutely.
something like this, like next week on a specific
Okay.
topic, like if you want.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, I would be honored to interview you again on this call.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
Yeah,
guys, like if you have a specific question or a specific topic that you want to talk about,
yeah,
drop it in the comments of the video.
yeah,
That way we can address it because
for
I don't
sure.
mind jumping on here and we just talk and have that really good conversation about
Exactly.
business, about sales, about managing it. Even
Yeah,
having I don't call it work-life balance, I call it work-life
yeah,
harmony, right? Like even having that
yeah,
drop those comments in the section and let us know
yeah,
what you like to hear, what information you want, and we'll be glad to create content around that.
for sure. And Mo never holds any information back at all. Like, she always delivers. Anytime we hop on a call, I know about it. Like, she's gonna deliver shit ton of value. It's
Yeah.
gonna have an impact someday, somewhere, to some people for sure. That there are like 2-3% people that we're trying to grab here, who really want to scale their business from 0 to 10K, 20K, 30K. We're not here for everyone. We're just for those specific people that we want to help. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly. It's going to be the people, Marshall, who are ready for help,
yeah,
right? Because everybody ain't ready. Everybody's not ready. And then when they're coming to you or they're coming to me, if they're coming to me, I'm gonna give it to them raw, right?
yeah,
I'm gonna let you know if it's a issue on your end. I'm gonna tell you, and that's the advice you should seek, right? If you
yeah,
want the truth, then hear me out, give
yeah,
me, like, send me a DM. I am on IG, Facebook, and TikTok as Mo the Closer, MOE the Closer. And Harshall's gonna drop my
yeah,
IG here, so DM me, shoot me a DM, but drop a comment down below and make sure that you share this video with someone else who not only needs this information in their credit repair business, but somebody who needs some encouragement, saying, hey, you know what? I know you were down one time, because I was
yeah.
down one time, right? I
I
know
agree.
you were down one time. And if you need some encouragement about, you went from, like, keep in mind, I used to work, like, when I was gone, I was working for 30 cents a day,
Yeah,
30 cents a day, right? So to going from that to income level now, to like it not being unrealistic to have six-figure months, right? That's a huge mindset change. Huge
yeah,
mindset change when your yearly salary turns into your monthly salary.
yeah,
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pass that information on to someone who is not feeling like that they're worthy of change, not feeling
yeah,
like they're worthy of opportunity. We
yeah,
need more people to know that you are worthy. You deserve abundance. You
yep,
deserve greatness. You deserve to have the house you want. You deserve to have the car you want. Right?
yeah,
So take that, pass that message on to somebody. Let them know, when you pass it on, let them know that they're awesome and they're amazing and that they can do it. So, but
yeah.
that's enough for me.
Yeah, guys, we'll see you next week again. And again, like, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. You can also join our free Facebook group. And again, like, if you need more credit repair leads, maybe whatever, you can schedule a call with us. Okay. Thank you. Until next time. Thank you, Mo.
Later. No problem. Later.
Peace. Yeah.